Hey, welcome guys back to Musings of Mavry. I'm your host Mavry, and right now we're going to be watching Dororo episode 6 to continue catching up with the current episodes. So, last episode, things got serious, right? Things escalated a whole lot quicker than I was expecting, and now Dororo is, well, not quite footless, but he lost one of his feet, right? And in return, he did kind of gain back the ability to scream, I guess, out of pain. Or maybe he has always had this ability and it's just that he didn't really know what kind of sound to make, and now this is a very primal instinct, right? Crying out in pain. So there's that part, and not quite sure if he's ever going to get his foot back. It would be kind of refreshing to see a main character that actually has disfigurement. No, I mean, don't get me wrong, he was already disfigured originally, right, without any limbs and whatnot, and then he gained them back. But I mean, now that he has gained them back, are they actually going to permanently let him have one foot less, right? That's what I mean. Or are they going to grow it back? So I think that would be interesting to know. Also, this entire side story with Mio and how she's basically working as a prostitute for both of the armies and how that ties in with the situation with Yakimaru's dad. Not quite sure, right? Still not quite sure where this arc is going, but let's just find out together. So let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, mappa. Mappa's a good animation studio, but some of their works are hit and miss. Hmm? Oh, Yakimaru? Oh, dang. Not just his foot, his entire lower leg. He should be in shock right now or something. That's a lot of blood. Well, no shit, it hurts. Got his voice back? He didn't defeat the demon, so he already had the ability, right? Anyways, let's hold that thought and let me skip this opening real quick, and I'll see you guys in a second. Part 2. Oh. Oh. So I guess these guys are a little bit more rough. Hmm. Where is this story going? What are you gonna do, though? Yeah. Hmm. So at least Dororo knows how to control her emotions. I'm pretty much convinced right now that Dororo is actually a girl, regardless of how she actually looks. But I think the characters still call him a he, so maybe I'll use the male pronoun. Yeah, he knows not to speak about this. So I guess in the end, they take over that little kind of secluded area, and then they start growing their own rice. Does he have like an inferiority complex? Does he actually know that he has a brother? Hmm. So these two have been his retainers since a long time ago. Okay, so he doesn't know. Does she know that Yakimaru was sacrificed to the gods? Not the gods, the demons. Mm-hmm. That is brutal.
しまったら元も子もない。私もね、少し焦って無理しちゃって。バカだね。稼ぐのは簡単じゃないって分かってたのに。ダメダメ。二度と侍なんかのために泣かないって決めたんだから。泣いたら負け。百鬼丸もね、無理して死んじゃったら負けよ。それより声が出るようになったんでしょ。すごいじゃない。ちょっと喋ってみて。
Again, how can he understand what they say?
すぐになれるわよ。ドロロが言ってたよ。今のままじゃ穴蔵にこもった獣みたいだって。そうだ、歌は百鬼丸好きでしょ。
Is Hakimaru gonna learn how to sing a song?
私ね、泣きそうになったら歌うの。泣く代わりにね。赤い花摘んであの人にあげよ。あの人の髪にこの花。
Okay. So, is the red stuff sort of like rage? This demonic insides, demonic turmoil, something like that?
どうして？赤ん坊がおもちゃを取られたら怒って取り返すだろ。それと同じなのさ。その上、取られたもんが自分の体とあっちゃね。あの歌を聴いているときは静まるようだが。静まるって？百鬼丸が赤ん坊の
The demon flames.
真の炎さ。体を奪われた時の残り火みたいなもんかもしれないがね。穴蔵から出てきたもんが鬼だったってことにならねえようにしなよ。じゃあな。白い花。そんなに見られると百鬼丸って人の魂が見えるんでしょ。魂の色が。私のはあんまり見ないで。きっとすごく汚れてる。すごく不思議。この手は嫌じゃない。
Dang. This. Mm.
からの叱責じゃ。では兵糧は？それは送るとある。援軍もな。だがそれを待っていては恥じゃ。動くぞ。奇襲を仕掛ける。決して悟られるな。堺の患者にはよくよく用心するよう申し伝えよう。
Are they gonna think Mio is a Sakai spy?
仕事かい？そっか、あんた私の仕事。おいらわざと覗いたわけじゃ。いいの、私は恥ずかしいとは思ってないから。生きていくためだもの。でもあんたが近寄りたくないのもわかる。汚れ仕事だものね。それにしてもあんたくらいの年でよく。
Yeah, they're calling him a boy. I'll call him a boy too.
おっかちゃんとずっと旅してて、いろいろ。その時どんなに腹が減ってもおっかちゃんが絶対やらなかった仕事だから。そう、偉いおっかちゃんね。だけどそうやっておっかちゃんは死んじまった。おっかちゃんは偉いけど生きてる姉ちゃんも同じくらい偉いよ。
So she died while being. Alright.
戦でなくしたもん戦から取り返してやるんだな。どんどんぶんどってやれ。田んぼも畑も全部。うん、ありがとね。
Don't tell me Mio is going to die. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this, especially with what they said about the spies just earlier. She's gonna be captured, right?
兄貴、飯。さあ、どんどん食べて精つけなよ。ぐらいなんだ
And I find another thing interesting is that his fake hands, he's actually able to grasp things with it, right? It's something I never noticed until now, but how does that work? Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Yakimaru? Hmm. Alright. Looks like this might be a three-parter then. A third leg. I mean, a third sword. Oh. That was nice. Wait, they've been... All the kids... Alright, so another demon. What did he get back? What did he get? Oh man. Oh, it grew back? Okay. Oh, God. Yeah, because you're doing both. Yeah. Oh, Yakimaru. Is he gonna turn into a demon now? Oh. Oh my god. You probably shouldn't have let any survivors go, though. But what does it matter now? They're all dead. Oh my god. I had a bad feeling about this, but I did not expect them to just kill every single one of them. My god. Oh boy. I was not expecting this series to get this depressing this quickly, right? Last episode, we had a quick escalation of events and suddenly the stakes were high, but I didn't expect them to kill off every single person. That including Mio and also all the children, right? Although, in retrospect, I should have seen it coming, considering the offer. So, before we get into that, just one quick mention first. While I was looking at the cast list, I suddenly found out that Mio is actually voiced by Mizuki Nana, right? The very famous voice actor turned singer. I actually didn't recognize her voice because I don't typically view her as much of a voice actor anymore. I know she does a lot of work still, but I look at her more as a singer, if I'm entirely honest. So, just a little bit of trivia there. But anyways, back to the story. What do I mean by I should have expected this? Because the author is Tezuka Osamu, right? And, this episode actually gave me a very deja vu vibe of when I was reading his Blackjack works, because in Blackjack also, there's a lot of these situations where you try your best, but in the end, Dr. Blackjack basically tries his best, does everything, but in the end, the patient still dies. But it's how can I say it? It's the process that's important, even more important than the end result. And especially within this episode or this arc as well, you can also view it as two opposing sides, right? One is, okay, Mio continues to do her night job, just doesn't really push herself extra to do anything else, or just does it to make ends meet, and so they will continue living on here at that abandoned house, barely living on, right? Or the alternative is that she would try her best, she would do a little bit more, yeah, and she got in the end the seeds of rice that she needed to start growing a farm, but in the process she died, right? So she did accomplish her goals in the end, as what Dororo said, but is losing your life worth it in order to accomplish that, right? So it's a balance, right? And it's more importantly, this entire thing would not have happened if Dororo and Hyakimaru did not come here, right? Because originally Mio was just working with the soldiers under Daigo. So even though it's hard work, even though there's not really much to spare, they could still live on, right? And if they didn't happen, they didn't happen into Mio's lives, probably that would how she would continue to live on. But it's because of Dororo, because of Hyakimaru and Biomaru, who came here, they found this, this awesome location where potentially they could set up camp or set up a farm. And that's what pushed her to also try to get some customers from the Saiki clan, right? And that is what ended up in them being accused of being spies and killed in the end. So, that makes it even doubly more depressing when you think about it, right? Even though, yeah, it's because of that she got the courage, she got the hope, she got the resolution to really push herself through to do things, but what use of it is it if she dies? So, which one is actually more preferable, right? I don't know. It's definitely one of those works where you can't really say which one is better. There's always going to be arguments for either side. And that's what I liked a lot about Tezuka Osamu's previous works as well, especially Blackjack, which to me has the most, out of all his works, I'm most familiar with that one. So definitely gave me that kind of vibe, and it's definitely one of the reasons why I kept going back to read that as well. So you can see this is definitely one of his works. Yeah. So, okay, what next then? Yeah, apparently, I think with this, with the conclusion of this arc, maybe we're going to start to focus a little bit back onto Daigo, his situation, and how it pertains to Hyakimaru, right? So, right now, it seems pretty clear that Daigo is losing his blessing from the demons, right? He's starting to have some other kinds of plagues or epidemics or whatnot, droughts, so that his crops can't grow. Things that went smoothly for him in the past is now all coming apart, right? So eventually they are going to have to cross paths. And maybe sooner or later, I don't know. But in any case, let's just look at the next episode to find out and see. So, that's been my review of Dororo Episode 6. I'll see you guys again, hopefully later. So until then, bye-bye.